Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Call of Duty Chronicles, and this time we're Tricksters. There always been Tricksters, and the man with the beard is back at the bang. You know what it is, you know what it is, and how it is, and where it is, and when it is. But if it isn't what it is, what it isn't, I shoot this guy in the head and make it what it isn't. Now, this kill is not what I was particularly proud of because that guy could have taken me out very easily, but he didn't, so yeah, give him the benefit of the doubt. Then there was this dude who just kept Then there was this guy who I killed with an AK-4117, which I prefer as my gun of choice actually. For those of you who said that I can't snipe for jargon, I always like the way they just fall to the ground with their head on the floor. It's a clean headshot. Now that was a fellow bearded dude, but I had to do what was necessary for the bigger cause, for the greater good, for things. And a trash can kicker went down. And then there was this guy who I don't know what in the world was he doing because he could have taken me out very easily, but he didn't. He chose not to. And this is the first time you actually see me use the Trickster. But to no avail because that guy knew exactly which one of me to shoot. So instead, I gave him the benefit of the doubt and shot him instead. Then there was this guy who's I don't understand why these people just charge without using their heads. And this guy was not even aware. So spatial awareness, people, spatial freaking awareness. Shot that guy in the head, shot this girl in the head with a. I don't understand why that person didn't just charge at me with the axe. That would have probably killed me, but nope. Then there was this dude, which made no sense to me. Then there was this plate, which was 100 IQ. Until the moment I realized that he just ran to me and not to any one of my tricks. So it makes no sense. Then there was this guy. So the thing with Trickster that I've noticed most often than not is the fact that it's hardly ever used, but when it is used, it might be good if you're using it right. If you're not, it's highly subjective if anything makes sense or not. But then I ran into a guy who was also using Trickster. So it was Trickster versus Trickster. But unfortunately for him, none of his other tricks even came in the same direction as me. So that was a very easy kill. Then there was this dude who thought that he had an upper edge on me, but he didn't. Then there was that dude. One downstairs, one right here. I made sure I made quick work with this guy. And he did get me well significantly, but little did he know that he was, well, against the greatest one of them all, people. Well, not to tweet my own horn, but this dude just ran at me. So I was like, okay bro, I'll run at you too. And then he died. So that was that. But then this dude was just hiding under the bridge, so I blinded him and took him out. And then this dude was just running across. Now this was like one of those moments where you have to pick your shots. And he took that guy out, so I was like, it's only fair if I shoot you in the head too, bro. Gotta equalize the playing field. You see, karma comes in all ways, shapes and forms. This dude just ran into the house that I was in. Then this dude tried breaching into the house I was in. He tossed a grenade first, then he just ran up and I was like, dude, you're looking at the wrong side. But hey, never mind. So I was in the zone dying, then I saw this dude running and I was like, okay, benefit of the doubt, I'll show you what the high energy zone looks like and shoot you in the back of the head, but not the most proud moment of my life. That was because I shot him in the head. This was stupid because I killed him with a smoke grenade. So I literally threw a grenade at him and then he died. And then this person just ran at me again. I don't understand why people in Call of Duty Mobile just like running into people is their end all be all. It's their go-to move. If you don't know what you're doing, just run into someone. And then you'll see people who play on emulators who do 360 no look scopes and all that jargon because they're on emulators in comparison to us people doing on the phone. Well, it is what it is if it ain't what it isn't. And this dude thought he could get an upper hand on me, so he jumped at me. Okay? And I was like, alright, he jumped at me. I have a razorback, so jump at me, bro. Jump at me. Look what happens. Jump at me and look what happens, bro. That's what happens when you jump at me, alright? You're not dealing with no noob that you can just jump at and scare the living bejesus out of. This dude thought he had an upper hand on me, so he ran at me. He thought he'd get close enough and take me out. And then there was a poltergeist. But the poltergeist was not actually in his camouflage, so I could just literally see him walk up to me. And the only thing I had to do was aim up and shoot him in the head. And he was carrying what seemed to be an FKJ, so I was rather shocked that he didn't just blow me out of the entire spectrum. Then I found a tank, and I was really happy with this one because I shot another tank with my tank. Now my tank is blue and that tank is brown, but my shots to that tank were much more accurate, much more significant than that tank could even comprehend, resulting in me killing that tank. Then I aimed at more prevalent targets being human beings. Well, easier said than done, but that house had a guy in it, so I took my time, paced myself, and then got him. You see, tanks are like a game changer. But if you know how to kill someone in a tank, as I've dictated in my previous episode, it's very easy to kill someone in a tank. At least it's easy to lure them out. Also, I can't believe I missed 4 of these shots, but what can I say? At least I killed him in the end. Then this was rather embarrassing because, well, if that was real life and someone exploded that close to a tank shell, they would have died. But no, he didn't. So I tried to blow up an indestructible dent and then I finally took the shot that actually gave him some kind of damage. So, ant cabbage was dead, guy in the hill was dead, guy in the house was dead, guy running down the hill was dead. Only people left were, well, 2 other dudes. Now someone made sure that they got me real good with an FKJ, so I was like, alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. That was a good shot. I did not know where you were. And then this is what I see. You see that guy over there? Now he thinks he's got me. But this is where for the first time ever I had an upper hand with poltergeists and tricksters. So tricksters did their thing. Tricksters were rather good against the final 2 people at least. So I believe that that's where tricksters hold like an upper edge, because if you are in the final 2 or in the top 5, you can really, because everyone's on edge. Everyone's on edge in the top 5. People are really freaking scared. So the best way to get them to do something stupid so that you can get the killing shot is to use Trickster, in my opinion. But that is highly subjective because there's so many other things that you can use to, well, get the upper hand. Like poltergeists can just camouflage like that dude did. But then to trick a poltergeist is rather easy because they take shots at everything, and as soon as they shoot once, their camouflage is gone. Then there was this dude who apparently got me even though 3 of me were there, one including behind him, but hey, I can't blame him. He took the right call by shooting the right one of me, so hats off to him in whatever spectrum he saw me in. But then there was this guy behind me, and I didn't really know where he was, and I can't believe he missed. So, well, I'm gonna write it off to him being a bot. This dude was definitely not a bot. And this shot is what I'm definitely proud of because it was a drop down shot. And, well, I didn't expect it to connect, but it did. Headshot, and he's dead. Now, poltergeists, another thing that I have to deal with them is because you can't really see them. Even if they're not using their poltergeist skills, you get this red blip around you. And that's just freaky. So that was that encounter. He ran away, couldn't find him anymore. This dude just showed up out of nowhere, so I was like, alright, I'll take you out instead. This dude ran up the stairs at me, and even though he shot back, I was like, easy money, baby. Then this happened. Now this is something that I'm not really particularly aware of, but turns out that if you are just minding your own damn business, there are people up there that will go out of their way to wait behind the zone to try and get an upper edge on you and then kill you from the back. So I did that to this dude who I knew was around somewhere, but I wasn't sure where. So I just played his tricks on him. Then there was a car and a dude next to me. Threw Nova gas, watched him take some damage from it, and then finished the job. Then there was this dude who was outside the window down there waiting for me. So I was like, alright, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna blow this out, jump at you, and then shoot you in the head. So legendary weapons do come in handy when you're in close combat. This dude came exactly where that person was, sat in the same place because he thought I'm gonna come out that door. You see, people use tricks of all ways, shapes, and forms, but this isn't PUBG Mobile, people. This is Call of Duty, and you can use a variety of skills. That being said, this is the Trickster Chronicles, and Trickster is one hell of a skill. So if you guys are into Tricksters, drop a comment below, and let me know. Until then, I will see you next time in the Defender Chronicles because that's exactly what I'm recording after this. Alright, peace.